Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly forecast for November 11th through the 17th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this deck here, and then we're going to pull a spirit message for you from that deck there. We're going to see what is going on, my darlings, for you. We do have a full moon in Taurus on the 12th, so some of you may be feeling it. That's why I'm doing your video a little earlier than I usually do. I usually go in alphabetical order, but we're going to go ahead and see what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. This is going to be a doozy of a full moon, Monday, Tuesday. So some of you may already be feeling the energy. There's your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And as always, guys, I will always have the deck information linked in the description of the video if you like the cards, if you want to get them for yourself. So the first card we have here is the oldest one, okay? So this is going to be a card here that some of you may know as the Hierophant, okay? Which, guess what? If I'm not mistaken, is a Taurus card. So, anytime we have our astrological signs major arcana card come up, it's pretty promising, guys. It's a good thing because it kind of means you're coming into your power here. You're coming into your strength. So something may be happening Monday, Tuesday, where you're feeling very empowered or you're feeling really ready to take hold of the steering wheel, where you're like, you know what, this is it, I'm going in for it. One of the things that's happening with the Taurus full moon that's happening on the 12th, along with a lot of the Mercury retrograde energy we've been going through, believe it or not, I know it's contrary when we think of Mercury retrograde, but it's actually opening the door for permanent change, for really permanent change affecting our personal life. Taurus, you guys are very much a sign about comfort and like about home, a sense of home, a sense of just feeling really settled in and comfortable. So some of you are like really taking charge to make this happen in your life. Maybe you haven't been feeling comfortable in a long time. Maybe you're wanting to get settled in somewhere. Maybe you're focusing on like who you want to settle down with. Whatever home may be for you, you're coming into this energy to make that happen or to manifest this. Hierophant also has to do with your beliefs. And so some of you are really getting in touch, or some of you are feeling, I don't want to say nostalgic, but you're getting really deep into thinking about what's important to you. What are your priorities? Some of you might even be going way back to like whatever was instilled in you in your childhood in terms of, you know, your ethics, your morals, your spiritual or religious beliefs. Some of you may even be seeking out some kind of spiritual mentor or teacher, or wanting to go back to church or temple or whatever it was that was kind of instilled in you in childhood. You guys are going to be feeling it in different ways, but you're going to begin finding the thing that serves as an anchor for you. That serves as like, okay, I'm grounded, I'm stable, I'm here, I'm in my energy, I'm focused, I'm ready to take charge. Some of you are coming into a significant commitment. Understand this, because it's coming in with this Taurus full moon, this is going to be a long-lasting commitment. And when I say commitment, for some of you it could be a relationship. Some of you might be offered a relationship. Somebody might be professing feelings for you or proposing or something along those lines. Other ones of you, it could be in terms of business. It could be in terms of partnership. It could be in terms of somebody who maybe you were estranged from, wanting to try to rebuild a relationship with you. But whatever this is coming in with long haul energy, okay, long-term energy, and making a commitment for change, making a commitment to turn things around. Your Wednesday, Thursday card is Weaver of Spells, okay? So this is going to be what you might know as Queen of Wands, okay? So this is creative, fast-moving, constructive energy, okay? Now, I want to tell you, Taurus, because of the full moon energy, this can have high vibration, this can have low vibration, depending on who's around you and who maybe might be poking at you or what might be setting you off or how much you have to release. So some of you, not all of you, but some of you around midweek may be feeling a little bit jealous or a little bit like feisty or a little bit argumentative. And understand, if this is happening for you, what you need to do is take a moment, take a deep breath, get calm, get grounded, get balanced, and start to allow yourself to release those feelings. Acknowledge, okay, I feel this way. I don't like that I feel this way. I'm just going to allow the feelings to come up. I'm going to let myself feel them. I'm going to breathe out. I'm going to release them. And now I'm going to take this energy, this frustration, and I'm going to use it by channeling it into something creative to bring about change. Other ones of you, you're already in that fiery, ready to go energy. Like, midweek, you're hitting the ground running in terms of taking action to bring about change. I do feel for some of you, and you guys know, those of you who watch my videos, I don't get too into love and romance in the weekly forecasts because I do the love reading separate on my channel. However, I do feel for a lot of you, Taurus, there's something happening midweek that you're getting into your sexual energy. Something's happening with the root chakra. And so some of you are taking your power back, or you're taking your sexuality back in some way. So some of you might be feeling it where you're just really in the mood and you want to go for it. Or maybe some of you have been a little bit more out there or a little bit more liberal with that. And you might be like, you know what? Nope. I'm going to be a little bit more kind of hold back a little bit and be a little bit more discriminating. It's going to be different for different ones of you. But I do feel there's something happening midweek that you're kind of looking at your relationship with love and sex and romance and all of those things. And I kind of feel like some of you are doing the opposite of whatever you've been doing. Like if you've been on a hiatus and you just haven't been involved, you're getting out there. You're making it happen. Okay, some of you might even be meeting a person that you're like, whoa, okay, this is significant. Some of you aren't feeling that until you meet this person and it's waking it up in you. Other ones of you, if you've been more active, you've been more out there, you've been dating or you've been involved, you might be coming into an energy where now you feel like you are wanting to take a step back and like kind of take your power back and kind of be a little bit more picky or a little bit more choosy about who you're giving your time to or who you're giving your physical energy to or who you're letting into your pants, I guess, for lack of a better term. But whatever it is, guys, understand that you're feeling very powerful and you're feeling very confident. So you started off the week with that really powerful energy and it's continuing. It's continuing. I feel, Taurus, a lot of people this week are going to be looking at you like, whoa, like where did this come from? Like what's gotten into you? Not like in a negative way, but they're just kind of taken aback. Especially for those of you, Taurus, where like you have felt shy or you felt mousy or like you've felt people don't take you seriously. People are going to be looking at you like, wow, something has changed about that person. Like they're very different. Like, wow, like I never noticed this about them before. Because you have so much powerful energy that's just kind of running through you this week. And I think a lot of it is because of this full moon. Next we have 10 of Challenges, okay? So this is a card that scares a lot of people. It's a card that you would know in most traditional tarot as 10 of Swords. And usually it's really scary looking. It's like a person, they got like 10 swords in them. And so some readers don't like when I say this because they think I'm being too like Pollyanna or too positive, or I'm trying to take a card and put like a positive spin on it. I can only tell you from my experience. Okay, I've been reading for several years. Anytime this card has come up for me when I've pulled it, or for my clients that I've pulled it, because a lot of my clients keep coming back to me and I'm lucky enough to where I get to see their journey. I get to see what happened since the last reading and my next reading. Anytime 10 of Challenges or 10 of Swords has come up, there's been a decision that the person I'm reading for has made where they're putting an end to something. And usually it's kind of bittersweet, like it's kind of a bittersweet thing that they're having to do. But as soon as they do it, some really big door is opening up and some really big blessing is coming in. Okay, I've seen it come up for people when they quit a job and went into self-employment. I've seen it come up for people when they've ended a really toxic relationship and then they've met a wonderful, amazing person, like the love of their life. I've seen very positive turnarounds happen. Okay, It can also be for some of you where you're finally getting to kick a habit that's really been lingering with you for a very long time, and that maybe you've been having a hard time shaking or getting rid of. So maybe it's an addiction. Maybe it's like a alcohol or drug addiction. Maybe for some of you it's like just a bad habit. Like maybe it's like been like you haven't been good with your money, or you've, you know, been really procrastinating, or you've been, you know, I don't know, smoking a lot of pot or something to the extent where it's really beginning to interfere with your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be something like super extreme, but it could just be something that's been holding you back. Or maybe you've been working a job where your boss makes you feel like crap and your coworkers are horrible to you and it's really toxic and it's been affecting your self-esteem. But like you're putting an end and you're saying, you know what, I'm not going to allow myself to be in this cycle anymore. Okay, those of you Taurus, Spirit is telling me to tell you, those of you Taurus who've been having a really hard time with your health, like you keep trying to be healthy or you keep trying to take care of your health and you do really good for a little bit and then you fall off the wagon, but you fall off in a really big way. This is going to be balancing out. You're going to find that in this energy, you're able to take control again. You're able to get healthy again, and you're able to stay consistent with that. Again, these are general readings, so they're going to apply in different ways for different ones of you. I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign video because some weeks those will resonate with you more than others. We're going to go ahead and check out your spirit message for the week. I like how it matches the decor here. So this is more of a nature deck. This has to do with trees and the spirit of trees. And since, you know, we're coming into the fall, at least in my part of the world, where the leaves are coming off the trees, I thought, why not see what the trees have to say to my friends here in YouTube land. White mulberry. So we see that yin and yang there. So a lot of you are balancing your light and dark energy. You're seeing that some of the negative or difficult experiences you have may be opening doors for blessings. So this white mulberry is going to represent rebirth, and just kind of it's seen in some of the Asian cultures, I believe, as representing the Tao, the fundamental nature of the universe. And so the mulberry tree is going to be significant also because, for example, in China, it was planted outside the royal capital cities, and it was just basically like a sacred place. It's seen as like something that's balancing energy, clearing energy, moving energy. And so it's also used as a way of like cleansing the liver and moving energy. So maybe some of you, this could be a good week to look into liver detox, like a natural liver detox. Maybe you can look up online like something that's harmless, something that's like natural things. If you're taking medication, you may still want to double check with your doctor and make sure it's okay for you to do a liver cleanse, even if it is a natural one. Or maybe mulberry. If you don't have any allergies, maybe you can find like a mulberry tea or some product that has mulberry in it. You might benefit. But there's this rebirth. There's this coming back better and stronger, and being able to just really come into your power. That's what I'm feeling for you, Taurus. And I'm excited for you. I do suggest that you watch your love reading for November. I will have a link in the description because I did channel, guys. This Taurus full moon is a really big one. And for that reason, for the November love readings, I stepped out of the way. I channeled all the readings, the whole reading, and I let Spirit speak through me. So I would suggest that you check that out and that you would watch that. I am also going to do a channeled message for the full moon in Taurus. It'll be up either on the 11th or the 12th, but I'm just going to channel a message for this full moon because it is bringing a lot of big changes. So if you haven't already subscribed and hit notification, go ahead and do that so you don't miss the full moon message. You'll get a notice when it's up. And my dears, if you would like a private reading, please feel free to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Thank you so very much for watching, my dears. I'm wishing you all the best.